What's up YouTube, the one and only Sabatsoy bringing you a brand new video today. So with a new Call of Duty basically comes a brand new video game. And with a brand new video game comes different weapons, different attachments, different perks, different score streaks, and in particular this Call of Duty, an all-new specialist system. So there remains an underlying question of what is the best class setup to use in Black Ops 3. So with this video I'm going to be introducing a new series for Black Ops 3 that will progress as Black Ops 3 progresses. With Black Ops 3 still being a considerably new Call of Duty, we can still expect a lot of patches that will ultimately nerf and buff certain weapons. So as those patches continue to roll out throughout this next year of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, this series will continue to update as far as the best class setup is concerned. So before I get started guys, what you guys are going to be watching is basically a gameplay where I use the exact class setup that I mentioned in this video. Now there will be certain attachments that I don't have equipped just because in this particular gameplay I have just recently prestiged and therefore don't have access to wildcards such as primary gunfighter. So let's go ahead and get into it. For my weapon of choice I like to choose the VMP and I have a couple of reasons for that choice. First, the VMP is very accessible especially at lower levels, and what I mean by that is weapons like the Vesper and Pharaoh that are also great SMG weapons are not unlocked until later levels. So it makes it a little difficult when you get into the next prestige finding that your beloved Vesper or Pharaoh isn't unlocked until the higher level. The next reason is that the VMP has considerably good damage and a pretty fast fire rate, making those close quarter gunfights a little bit easier, especially if you want to spray and pray. And the next thing is going to be attachments. What attachments can I use that will ultimately make this bad A weapon even more bad A? So for my first attachment I have Quick Draw. Quick Draw basically allows you to raise your weapon a little bit quicker and it makes it a little bit easier to aim after running. The next attachment I have is Grip. Now the reason I've chosen Grip over say Fast Mags is because the VMP in particular does have a good amount of recoil, so I like to make it a little bit easier on myself by adding a grip onto it. And then last but not least I have chosen long barrels. So the whole point behind long barrel is that SMGs you have a shorter shooting distance compared to an AR, so it takes more bullets to kill someone that is at far range. But with the long barrel attachment you basically reduce the amount of bullets that you would normally have to hit, especially at a long range. Now let's get into perks. So for my perk 1 I have Ghost attached, and it also just so happens to be the perk that I used my prestige unlock token on. In pubs especially, a lot of people like to run UAVs just because it's a lower kill streak and allows you to see where nearby enemies are. That way you can pre-aim in any direction. So with the Ghost perk, we're basically eliminating that advantage and instead making you a little bit invisible and allows you to sneak around enemies and get a little bit more kills. For perk 2, I have equipped Anti-Up. So with Black Ops 3, we again have those same score streaks that will allow us to get more kills, just like in Black Ops 2. With Anti-Up, at the beginning of the game, you give yourself a little bit of a boost. Basically, the bar that shows you your progress towards your next score streak, it's already filled up a little bit, so that means less kills that you have to get in order to get your 3 score streak. And then finally for perk 3 we have Awareness. So a lot of Call of Duty players like to use some brand of headset, whether that be Turtle Beaches or Astros. For me in particular I use the Astro A40 TR edition, which means Tournament Ready Edition. So with Awareness you're able to hear a little bit better which direction certain enemies are coming from, especially if they don't have dead silence. Without dead silence, a lot of your enemies will sound like giant gorillas running towards you. Now the last thing that I like to use that I don't have pictured is the specialist ability, Kinetic Armor. So with Kinetic Armor, whenever you're able to use your specialist ability, it adds this impenetrable armor that nobody can shoot through, and the only way that they can kill you is if they shoot you in the head. Like I said, that only lasts for a few seconds, but usually by that time you've already killed the guy that's shooting at you. And then lastly guys, as far as score streaks are concerned, I like to use UAV, counter UAV, and then something simple like a turret that I don't really have to man myself in order to get kills. It'll just kill people by itself. Again, the reason why I use these particular score streaks is because the way I play is I kind of like to sneak around enemies, basically kill them from behind, and I like to do that to a point where their teammates don't really know where they're dying from. So it allows me to get a little bit more kills, get closer to those score streaks, and then with those score streaks, get a little bit more kills, and then higher KD at the end. Win-win for everyone, well, especially. But anyways guys, that's going to do it for this video. I'm just going to let the rest of the video play out. But if you enjoy the gameplay, the commentary, make sure to hit that like button. As you guys know, I am a new YouTuber to the community, so any kind of criticism, any kind of comments to help me be better so that it can be a more enjoyable viewing experience for you guys, let me know in the comments section down below. Get the word out on the street that I am trying to produce some new content each and every week, each and every day. As a matter of fact, I know I've been slacking this week as far as content goes, but that just means more videos for me to put out for you guys this weekend. And like I said, you know, let your dog know. He might be interested. Maybe he browses the computer when you're not even looking. And as always, guys, this is your boy Sabatsoy, and I hope you guys have a great and amazing rest of your day.